real quick. You guys got something to say to Miss Chalet? You got something to say to Jeff, Kev, Timmy, Tight Top, or myself? Now's your time. The number to dial is 323-230-4445. Please call in with your nationality. I want to hear this shit. I want to hear what niggas got to say. I want to hear what people got to say. Caller, you're on the line. Are you on the line? Maybe you're not. Let's just go here. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Yo, my name is Lavelle Williams, man. I'm from Columbus, Georgia.
Yo,
Columbus, Georgia.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, how you doing, bro?
Nothing chilling, man. Just chilling to listen to y'all show.
What's your nationality, bro? Where you from?
Man, I'm black, man. I'm from Florida. I got a little Cherokee Indian, you know.
There you go.
You heard what he said? The man said he was black, Kevin. You got to accept that shit.
He just said he Cherokee.
Okay, then he a black Cherokee.
Help him out, Kev. Help him out. Tell him what he's supposed to say.
What is
he supposed to say?
What he just said.
No, but you have a problem with the black. Help him with the black part.
No, I'm saying all he had to do was just say Cherokee. If you know that you're Cherokee, which is one of the original Aboriginal nations here, just say you're Cherokee.
So is Cherokee a tribe or a nation? I thought they was both.
No, it's a nation.
According to the song, they're both.
It's a nation. Cherokee nation.
People.
The Cherokee.
So I want to talk about that because, like, I feel like together, we're culturally, our culture has been killed. Do you know how to destroy a culture? How they destroyed our culture?
Oh.
Yes, sir.
They took out our strong, they took our religion, and they took away our tongue. What I mean by they killed our strong, they killed all our men. They took our religion because that's the last thing that a person would die for. You feel me? They'd die for God. And then they took away our tongue so they won't plot against us or plot against them. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So they killed our culture by doing that.
That's real.
And then they took our children, and all that's left is weak and people that's going to bow down. So from there, the slaves, that's how we forgot our culture. Everything's been killed and taken away from us. They killed all our strong.
Okay, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you for that information. We appreciate the call.
Yeah, I can.
What up?
I can smoke a bag of that.
Whatever.
I get that.
Caller, you're on the line. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up? This is B-Self. I'm calling from Chi-Town.
What's your nationality, nigga?
Turn it down.
ADOS all day.
He said ADOS all day. Speak on it then.
Hey, I want to tell Tight Top. Hey, he kind of get on my nerve with this Aborigine stuff a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's two different people.
I know
Kevin.
That ain't Tank Top.
No.
Who's that with the Aboriginal stuff?
That's Kevin.
Kev, let him have it.
Yeah, Kevin. Like you trying to say that the slave ships didn't exist? It wasn't no slave ships. And we come from America. We really, and we not African. And it's just like, I don't see it. It's just like, you know, I mean, you got some proof to go with that, or is just you just throwing that out there?
I'm just going to ask you one.
You want us to believe that the slave ships never happened?
Well, let me ask you one question. I'm just going to ask you. Answer me one question. At the height, they're documented. You can go to slavevoyages.org. You can check out all the slave voyages that came to North America. So it's documented roughly 388,000 slaves came to North America total. From 1800 to 1860, there was only a little over 1,000 slaves that came within that 60 years. However, in 1860, you had close to 4 million slaves in America. Now, the slaves that were brought over here, most of them were men and children. So, how did you get 4 million slaves?
Breeding them. They bred them.
That's a lot.
They didn't breed them to 4 million, but
4 million slaves out of 300.
Wait, in order for this to work, you guys gonna have to take turns to talk, or it's gonna be messy. So, whose turn is it now? It's the caller's turn.
I think. Okay. I would say that America had one of the most extensive breeding programs ever in the Americas. Now, a lot of us, we don't know how extensive that breeding program was. And we really don't know. And I know you just threw some numbers at me, about how many slaves were actually here. But how accurate are those numbers? I mean, how much weight can we put on that actual data?
I mean, they're accurate enough for Henry Louis Gates to use them when he's teaching at Harvard.
How about it?
So this is the thing. I'll ask you this, just as a business person. If you're on a landmass with millions of Aboriginals already here, is it feasible for you to travel all the way across an ocean to go to a place where you don't know the landmass and go try to conquer those Aboriginals over there, or to just enslave the Africans that are already right in front of your face?
Kevin, that very well may be true. But even let's just say your argument is true, that we really are from the Americas. We're indigenous people, right? The fact that we come from slavery is still the most consequential thing in our lives today.
But most of you do not come from
To
slavery.
go around saying, "Oh, I'm Cherokee," that doesn't do anything for me.
Please.
My legacy is through slavery. I have no connection to my legacy of Cherokee. Do you have any connection to your legacy of Cherokee?
What connection do you have to your slavery? Only what's been told to you through
Because
roots.
I'm living through the effects of my slavery right now. I live on the west side of Chicago. I'm living the effects of slavery and Jim Crow and red lights.
Hold on, because everybody wants to talk. Oh my God, everybody wants to talk. I want
And-
everybody
and-
to.
and one more thing.
Caller.
Oh, you got it. I'm gonna shut up.
I'm talking to you too. Bring it
got
down
it.
a notch. Because we want to get as much out of this orange as we can squeeze. All right. Jeff Brown.
Hey, bruh.
Then Kev. Then the caller will wrap it.
2 words, with love. One, I understand the west side. For a little while, I lived on Pulaski and Flournoy. I'm from 60th and Damon, so I know exactly the land that you traverse. Question, were you by any chance raised Christian, Muslim, or Buddhist?
I was raised Catholic.
Okay, you were raised Catholic. Close enough.
Yes.
Okay, so as a Catholic growing up, did you have a problem believing that a talking snake told a woman to bite an apple and to give that apple to a man so that a God could send his son to save them from some shit that he could have stopped in the first place? Did you ever have a problem believing that?
I always had a problem believing that.
Okay, good, because the logic just wasn't there. Now, because the logic wasn't there for that, how do you have such a... Well, I'm trying to figure out where your rush to pragmatism is for the Caucasian version of the story. Because generally, that is my rub with most black people, is that they rush straight to this concept of pragmatism.
Okay.
And you're absolutely right. And I just want to throw out there, Jeff, you're insane if you think we're going to start an NFL team in the park.
That's excellent. That's excellent.
That
That's
whole
not what I
concept
asked for.
is
That's not what I asked for. Young man, this is partly my...
Think we can get some athletes together and start...
Caller. You guys got to turn it down. You got to follow instructions. Let me come back to Jeff.
Is it all right if we have the caller not address my question?
With all the it's so much new information with the internet that's popped up on the scene that we're learning about slavery, correct?
Oh wait, is this answering the question?
We're learning about tribes. We're learning about West African tribes that sold us into slavery.
True.
We're being exposed to all kind of new information.
Difference without a distinction.
That's broadened our mind to what slavery is. At first, we thought white folks went in the bush and called us. Did we not with net? I was raised to believe white folks went deep into the bush and ran us down and caught us barehanded.
We're going to do this. We're really going to allow him to not answer the question.
No. We're about to get him off the phone.
Okay, let's do that.
So I'm telling you, information about slavery
has nothing to do with what I asked you.
We're coming out with new information every day.
That has nothing to do with what I asked you.
Caller, you've chewed up a lot of our time.
Yeah.
And
I did.
We want you to answer the goddamn question. You haven't answered the question, and so we got to go now.
We got to go now.
All right, love y'all.
Yeah, you too.
And really quick, he said he has no connection to that. That's because you haven't studied that.
Thank
Go
you.
study that, like you said you studied slavery. And then you'll have a connection to your Aboriginal heritage. And as well, just real quick, Chicago is an Aboriginal name.
How about it? Illinois means smell bad.
Man.
Is that what it means?
Yes.
Hello?
It's an Indian word. Somebody
Caller, if you don't be patient, you hear us talking. You know I'm gonna come to you. God damn. Hello? You know,
Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? This ain't on?
what'd you say? He know he hear
God
us
damn it, y'all
talking.
kids, sit down now. You know I'm on the radio.
Hello? You there? Hello? Am I here? Are you there?
Yes.
Hey, caller. What's up, caller?
What up,
What's
caller?
happening?
Welcome
What's
to the
happening?
show, man.
Hey, thank you, bro. Thank you for taking my call, man. My name is Kiari Sabri L, and I'm calling from the Riverside Territory in California Republic, bro.
Yo.
I'm here.
Uh-oh. All right, let's speak on it, then.
Yeah, bro. So look, my nationality is Moorish American, bro. Because I'm telling you, I've been studying my history, and I've been studying the work of Noble Drew Ali, and I know that Moors have been here. This is not America. This is Morocco, bro. We've been here. This is our land. We are indigenous to this land. And like, I just got done reading a book, Man, God, and Civilization by John D. Jackson. Mm-hmm. In that book, this scholar straight up says that the Phoenicians had trade routes over here, bro.
That's right.
So when we look at our history, bro, we gotta look at it from the fact that we've been here. This is our land. As long as we continue to think of ourselves as foreigners or people who are brought here, will continue to be denationalized and stuck mentally in a way that we can't really unify around, because right now we're stateless people and we need to unify around our nationality and our history. And I appreciate Kev because he be talking on that history, he be talking on that Moorish science. And one thing I will disagree with, though, is that we shouldn't be calling ourselves Indian, even though we are Aboriginal, because that's a colonial term, just like Negro, Black, and Colored. These are labels that they put on us in order to denationalize us. And as long as we identify with these labels, these brands that they put on their chattel property, we will forever be their property. Therefore, we need to start moving right. We need to start studying the law. We need to start studying international law. We need to get back in our nationality so we can get out of this stateless status and take back our shit, bro.
All right, thank you, brother,
well,
for the
my
call.
man-
All right, let me answer that what he just said real quick.
No. Thank you, brother, for the call. We appreciate it. Good looking. This is why I'm stopping you, because we can't respond to every call.
I'm not.
Or I won't be able to get through.
He said Indian. Indian legally means Aboriginal inhabitant of America. That's why you call yourself Indian legally.
I thought we call ourselves Indians because Columbus said he thought he was in India.
And here we are on another trail.
Okay.